And we are live. Welcome back to another video. Been a minute. There's a lot of ups and downs. Try as possible to be consistent. So this video we're gonna talk about challenges of forex. The challenges of forex. I think I should do another video of what I understand about forex. How marking the market structure, how using the strategy. So in the challenges of forex, price what happened also? Price broke this high. Okay. How should I begin? Let me just continue. Price broke this high to make a new high. It's in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. This is the indication, the correction. Now who am I to know? Who even you? How can you know for certain that the market, after reaching this high, would correct all the way, breaking this previous high, grab so much liquidity, come back all the way down here, above this high, then now it's grabbed all the liquidity, then now it starts going up. How are you supposed to know that? Exactly where exactly price decides to change? Well, there are times you know, and there are times it's difficult to tell. Because the market does what it wants, not what you think it wants. Sometimes it makes a higher high, a higher low, a lower high, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a lower low, a lower high, sorry, a lower low, lower high, lower low. I think I lost you there, but all I'm trying to say is that sometimes it doesn't play out. And that is something that we must be able to overcome or just accept. Sometimes the market doesn't do what you expect it to do. So price decided to break this level, grab so much liquidity for it to come back. So ideally, in an uptrend, as long as price is breaking this, oops. Fuck. I don't know where this was. Anyway, as long as price is not breaking these higher highs, it's still on an uptrend. So sometimes it's confusing. In this example over here, price did break this low, broke even this low, but overall, in the overall structure, this was a move, this was a move, this was a move. So this is the indication, the correction, the continuation. So it's really tricky. So for example, also in this structure over here, you see how itself it's not even. It's an uptrend, but it's not even. Look at the lower highs and the lower lows. The lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Sorry. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. They're not matching. Let me make it no, let me draw use this. Let me look at that. You see that? Yeah. So this price sometimes it doesn't have to come all the way here. It can even come all the way here. But it hasn't broken this previous lower higher low. And you know because there's this indication over here. I hope you can see. Let me add brightness, although it's really bright. As you can see, it's still in an uptrend. That's the first confluence. The second confluence, it's not breaking the lower higher lows, so it hasn't changed structure. Another thing, when price comes back above this level, which was the indication, it will buy. But does price always do that? No, 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 no. It never does. It does, but sometimes, most of the times, it doesn't. So most people think price will just come. Sometimes it hits this exact level, goes up, hits the exact level, goes up. But it's called forex. You have to live with it. So the patience in this thing is really crazy. The wait. Forex is really something. It's not easy, yet it's not hard. It's just a mystery, honestly speaking. There's nothing like this thing in the world. But when you get back to it, so it was going down. I think people who have experience in the market, in market structure, they can make money. The indication, the correction, and in the continuation. Like I said this before, you just need to scale down, but you need to rely on the 4-hour time frame. If you're buying by the trend of the 4-hour time frame. If you're selling with the trend of the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see here, price was on an uptrend, higher high, it was on an uptrend. Uptrend, downtrend. Because in the 4-hour time frame, you'll see this as the indication, the correction. How do you know this is the correction? Price reached here, it sold, broke this level over here, it reached this level, sold, breaking this level, high of mark, retrace, then you mark below this level. You see where the cursor, you see where it's pointing? Let me make it straight. Yeah, over there is the indication, but this is the indication, the correction, the continue, the indication, correction, continuation, because of broke this level, sell it till this level, then go back up, sell this level, go back up. But he decided to continue low, 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 high. Even this lower high, it might have decided to come all the way till here. or even here to make a lower high. Then it now goes for the lower low up to here. Then lower high equal low, broke, lower low. You see this example? It reached here, exactly bounced off. It came back, broke a bit, then bought off. It would have decided to sell a bit till here, even, then buy. So how do you not know, or how do you know? How do you know? How can you know all this? It's just confusing information. That's why forex manual trading is not easy. But for those who can, they are just winners. So it sold here, corrected. Oh, this is the correction, continuation. Then it stopped. Otherwise, you should have sold him here. Okay, I think this is now changed. The trend has changed. It's now a downtrend. So for this, mark this now. I think price is going to sell. First TP, second TP, third, fourth. I had such a trade, but it backfired. Today I actually blew another account. But I was like, I just have to get used to not blowing, but being in the game so that when it's time to make money, it's time to make money. So I'm sorry for that noise. So yeah, the guy is gone. But as I was saying, the challenges of forex is even in this example. You trade with the trend. It's the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. And I don't know whether I should add something every time I analyze the market, and instead it goes my analysis. I think I should clear all the drawings. Because look here. Over here. No. Let me do that. You mark this high. See that high? You mark this high. And this high was Tuesday, 3rd March 2026 at 9 p.m. This high was formed. Stretch this high further. So this is Tuesday. Okay, Wednesday starts here. Wednesday, oh, Thursday starts here. Thursday, Friday starts here. So from Wednesday to Thursday, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th at 5, not even at 5, at 2 p.m. it broke, came back down. It broke, Thursday, 2 p.m. It came back down at 6 p.m. At 5 p.m. 6 p.m. Came back down. Started building up momentum. By Friday, 9 a.m., 8 broke this level, broke this high. Retested. Then continued up. Now let's talk about the patience, guys. How many people are willing to wait for those days? Some of you can't, but maybe the problem is you over leverage. Maybe I over leverage. I think I do. I use a bigger lot size, or I enter a couple of small lot size. Then I had one big one, thinking it will just follow market structure. But the market does what it wants, and I end up blowing an account like today, I blew an account. And Forex is really pain in the ass. I was even thinking of prop farms. Another challenge of Forex is this just shows you how Forex is just a lonely journey. For you to understand the trade, for you to understand your analysis, you also have to understand your entries. You have to understand the leverage you're using. How much are you risking? How many entries are you getting in? You have to understand all those things. As long as you're able to draw, then you're amazing. Like you're better than you think. So it's just so difficult, honestly speaking. It's so fucking difficult. But I think if you do something all the time, if something is in your face all the time, you're just gonna have to. You'll find a lot of things about it. You'll find a lot of information, and you'll just be someone who knows everything. So I think I should be wiping this. The market looks like it's reversing. You see? Price broke this high. It's been selling. It looks like it's still selling. You see? It's still selling. Lower high, low, lower high. I honestly I think price can either sell till even here, come all the way till here, then come back, hit this level and come back down here. Or price could just sell till here. I don't know. Maybe this level, or even this level. Key points, and then buy, then sell. So you should be asking God to help you open your thinking and your mentality on how you see things, and hope that you're able to succeed. Though it's always easy to talk, but very difficult to say. I think trading this desperation, And sometimes you just fall for it. The market structure is, yes, in an uptrend, but it's a very choppy type of thing. And this is a risk. Trading, entering such trades, a couple of trades, maybe even different lot sizes, especially different lot sizes, you're just going to fail. Look at this wick, you get wicked out. Look at all this thing is so huge. Comes all the way till down here. Look at that. Look at this guy. Comes all the way till down here. Like, I don't know whether these are pairs you should even waste your time on. Another challenge also, when you're beginning, you don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know how many you're supposed to, how many, who you're supposed to listen to. There's just so much confusion. Not even listen to, but what are you supposed to trade? All these pairs, too much noise. Your analysis is fucked up. It's not, no, it doesn't follow structure. You're just losing money. Look at this one. Why can't it be like this? This is simple. Below this level, sellers. Corrected below this level, sellers. But it should be able to touch at least this part. But the market is deciding to make a higher low, this low, higher than that low, and I don't know whether I'm reading this wrong. Ooh. This is a trade that should be entered. Why do I think it's bullish? Target should first be here. Second, third, fourth. I was here. I thought it's going to buy. It's ready to sell. Indicate correct. Lower high. I said it doesn't make sense then. Now that it's come back above this level for the second time, it should sell all the way up. Your DJPY. Look at that. I predicted it would sell, but where I entered apparently was very wrong. Look at this. Where did it even enter from here? I don't remember. I don't know whether it's a candlestick that made me think I should enter. Something happened. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Lower low, downtrend. Downtrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, broke, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So price should actually be bought. It should come till here, idealistically, based on market structure. So yeah. Sometimes the market works out, sometimes it just doesn't. Look at this, below this level, I know you don't see it. You see that just a week. When you scale down, you see it clearly. Below this level, there were sellers. So it indicated corrected, then press decided to sell again. So you put your short position here and you make money. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, and if you stick with the 4 hour, you have to wait for so long. For so long. And do you have that patience for that? Do you have patience for that? Because you use a lot of your money, and money burns fast. So it's a cool world. In fact, let me just change the subject. But I hope you get out of the trenches, and I hope you'll succeed. I really fucking do, bro. We told so much for less. Told so much for nothing. Gold made this high, broke these highs, and the sellers. Then it made a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a higher high, a higher low. So price should come back here, then continue. Or if you tell them like right now, why is this thing easy yet hard? This is what I see. It might sell because it's just making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Yeah? Selling pressure, selling. Let it sell. Sell till the 48. I don't know, guys. I need to make another video of what I think about how I enter a market and the capital and all those stuff. So I'm hoping to get back into the trade this week, but I am only going to focus on trades that come to me. And I think that's the best thing I could ever do. And I hope she comes. And I hope I have my time with her. But until then, stay awake. There's no time, there's no shortcut. Only delayed gratification. So other than that, I hope to meet you again. Thank you.